Hello guys, in this video I want to show you how we can recreate this page, which is generally like totally hard coded right now. If you see, when I say hard coded, like everything is here in the code. We will try to recreate this using Garchi, and currently I'm using Next.js with app router. So here, if you see, like if I want to edit this page, even though I'm a developer and this is my portfolio page, actually it's not my portfolio page, but it's a template that I've taken from DelVDUI. But just a scenario here, let's say I'm a developer and here I want to edit this title or some content here. Then every time I have to do it, I have to like make changes in the code, and when I make changes in the code I have to push it live and all those things, which is could be fine to a certain extent. But what if I could just edit it through a dashboard or easy to use layer, like a dashboard kind of thing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to simulate this scenario over there. So first we'll go to Garchi, put the setup. Now here what we expect is a title, all this content, then some links, email. I think that should be all. Now what I'm going to do is let's add other details. So we got the page over there. That's great. Now first thing we need is the title, then this paragraph, links, and all those things. Now we could add them like a section by section. So this could be one section, this could be one section, and so on. But let's see what do we have in code. So in the code we got the image. So we can take this as an image container from here. I think that goes till here actually. So one to div, yeah, this one. So this could be our image container, which takes the prop of image itself. So what we could do is we can have inside about, or actually inside components, we can have the actual component props. Actually this is not needed as well. So this is going to be a server component, so I'm going to keep it as it is. Okay, that's great. So we will get our props or portrait over here. That's great. Next we got the title and the description. So this is again could be another component. So if I try to close it over here, this one over here, so this could be our about us kind of thing, or about myself. So I would call it brief. Now this brief takes in title, and these are actually paragraphs which we can pass straight from Garchi. Here I will have the title, and here I will have the content. Now here, when I need the content, I just want that this to be a markdown. So markdown is like HTML, or you could say even .md files, like typical markdown files. I just want that here. So what I'm going to do is here, this content, I already set up so there's a pros that comes with a Tailwind template, this template. So this is just used to render markdown, but we need to make sure that we save it from cross-site attack. So for that, I have written a utility function, which is clean HTML, which just uses DOM purify and JSDOM under the hood. So it just purify our HTML and avoid some XSS attack. So for that, what I'm going to do is I will get the pros component here, and then here I'm going to say dangerously. Now this is also server side, because as I'm using app router, everything is server side. So dangerously set HTML content, thanks Copilot. This is not needed, and I need to import this function. Oh, sorry, I need to clean. Where is our clean HTML? There you go. That would be our content. Perfect. So that goes over there. So these is our brief. So that's great. Brief sorted. Now we got the other section, which is the social links. Now for the social links, again over here, we got mostly like links for Twitter, Instagram, GitHub, LinkedIn. Now if I want to keep it dynamic, I can add these as nested components. That's the main thing about content management or headless content management. They are more suitable. This has all went because we have commented. It's more suitable for editing the content, designed to a certain extent, but it's actually a bridge between a developer and the content creator. So sometimes you have a complicated design and it's best managed by the code. Sometimes you have a lot of content and it's best managed by the CMS like this. So there's just a layer of separation there. Here we got this href, icon, class name, and the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment this part, and here we will have it as a nested component. So what I'm going to do is grab this from here. So what is this subsection? So these will be these nested components that will come from Garchi. Now we cannot use children, otherwise it will conflict with React's built-in children prop. So I'll keep it very, very simple. Just have it as a subsection. Great. Now I got the here somewhere here. I got the dynamic Garchi component. No, this is the util, sorry. This one, sorry. This one. So this is what this component does. It takes the section that comes from the API. So section is going to be a list of key value pairs, or actually it's going to be a list of arrays, objects you could say. In that object, you will have section name that resembles the component name. Then you got the props, whatever props they got, and any subsections or children. So these things we are going to use. I'll show you how to do it in a dynamic way. So here I will have dynamic from next dynamic, perfect. Then here, now about components are placed in about over here. So I know that already. So what I need to do is I need to have inside this saying as components section name, I'm going to say const component equal to dynamic about and whatever the component name is. So brief, portrait, social links. Okay. Now the problem here is social links has nested component. So if we want to use Garchi component again here, it's going to be like a lot of code reuse here. So a lot of things taken from here and there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to export this function from here, or actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to just simply create it. Just let's keep it clean. Here we have Garchi component dynamic.jsx, that's a long name, RFC, right? We got this, we just need this. Let's put it over here. And what I'm going to do is here I will have import dynamic from next dynamic. So we can dynamically render components. So we can have components. Now this is only for about over here. So you got about. So components about section.name, or if it's strictly for about, you can keep it like this. So it only looks in the same directory. So you got the section.name. So whatever the like brief, portrait, social links, whatnot, that will be there. So I'm going to grab these things from here and put them over here. And also going to grab all the components that we are using over here and put them over here. I think we got the container here. No container. That's fine. I think most of that is, oh, sorry, wrong place. It should be here like this. So with the GitHub icons, all the social media icons, that's great. We got the object for the icons, or a map, you could say. We got the social icons over here. Here, what I'm going to do is this Garchi component, it will look for social links over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say here, okay, try to find the component first. If you find the component over here, like this, if you find this, if component, or if not component actually, then simply return. This will be till here, close like this. If you don't find that component, then simply return null, or you can return a fragment, that's fine. But if you find the component, if this is all good, then I can call this as capital component, or sorry, capital C component. So, and social links we'll see in a moment. So let's go to section templates, add a new one. Here I'm going to say brief. Now this should match my component name. That's done. Now let's go and have render them over here. Now first we have the brief, add to page. Now here I need to pass some title. Let's use auto generate. This is the about page of my website, of my portfolio website. My name is Aditya. I am co-founder of Adirani Digital Solutions Limited. I have no, not I have. I'm also author of Garchi CMS and so on. Let's generate for this one first. So what it's going to do is it's going to read the sections that you got on the page or the props for that section, and it's going to create some content. There you go. Perfect. Now let's add the portrait image. So if we go back, where is the portrait? Oh, there's portrait. Add to page. I already uploaded my nice picture, so that's the picture, and there you go. We have the image. That's great. Now, of course, we can change this image. It's just a random image. Now, next is our social links. So for the social links, we already got the component ready here. So what I'm going to do is here, I will have subsection, and then for each subsection, I can use Garchi's dynamic component, or I can simply use this about social link component here. Perfect. Let's go back to our about, add the social links, add to page. To this social links, we add about social link, add to page. First link we got is what one? My LinkedIn. So let's go with the LinkedIn. And let's close these things. Let's focus on this. We got LinkedIn here. Text will be follow me on LinkedIn. And icon will be, now this icon should resemble what icon we are using here. So that's going to be this LinkedIn icon. Save. We got the Twitter thing as well. And now final thing, if you see, we need a bit of, we also need one for mail that I'll add in a moment, but we kind of need some gap over here. There you go. That's fine. So that's what we got there. Now let's add the final one, the email one. So for that, we got the mail icon. So we just need to pass this mail icon over here. Perfecto. Amazing. So that's got, we converted that page, which was a static page, to a proper about page. Let's deploy this and see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I've already connected with my GitHub account and Vercel that you might have seen it before. All right, let's see the about page now. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Perfect. That's great. So let's see the drive more. Oh, perfect. Everything works. Amazing. Great. Let's see if it links. So if I open this, there you go. Opens the LinkedIn. Perfect. Well, that's all in this video. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give a try to Garchi CMS. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.